All right, so I got to eat a little bit of crow on this one. Be a short video, but I want to talk to you specifically about those of you who are joggers, hikers, runners, competitive sports athletes, cyclists, people that pay attention to how much weight they're carrying, how many miles they're going. They're really watching their, everything that they're carrying along with them. And I never thought about this before until recently. And the Olympics didn't help, but the Olympics may kind of bring this to mind for a lot of you who watch sports, especially if you watch any of the racing, the track and field, if you watch any of the swimming, you see just how close some of those times are. And these professional athletes are very serious about shredding weight, shredding stuff that's going to slow them down. And you may all not be competitive runners, competitive cyclists, competitive, swimmers, but regardless, if you do take your sports seriously, there's some real considerations when it comes to weight, size, encumbrance, things that that just are heavy and uncomfortable on you. And so, and I'm going to use my wife as an example of this one because she's a runner. She did herself a half marathon not too terribly long ago. And I'm not. I hate to run. I exercise a little bit, but I really dislike running. And so I'm carrying the gun that I'm going to want you to think about. The gun I want you to think about is probably perfect for cyclists, hikers, runners, competitive runners, people who are out running 5 or 6 miles a day. And a lot of the things you run into are like dogs. It's not just, dogs is one, right? We just had a kid in our neighborhood attacked by a dog. We have ladies who will come in here in our gun shop and tell us horror stories about things that have happened when they're out running or they're on trails hiking and they feel like they were actually we had a lady get raped last weekend. One of our good customer came in and she's talking with this lady about what kind of a gun to get her. And so what I'm going to show you in a second is not what I would suggest for an EDC, an everyday carry. It's not practical for that. There's a couple reasons why, and I'll tell you why after I show you the gun. Because a lot of you are going to laugh at me, like a lot of you gun guys are going to go, "This is stupid." Well, a cyclist who rides 100 miles would think you're stupid, and people who run half marathons or marathons, they would think you're stupid for not looking at this as an option. These guns are a 22 Magnum. They come with 5 shots, and for those of you who don't realize, your average gunfight, your average assault in a Walmart parking lot or in a gas station after hours, it's an average of just under 3 shots and just under 3 seconds. So if you've got more than 2 shots, you're generally going to chase somebody off. Now that's 80% of assaults. That's 80% of crimes involving that. So you've got another 20% to think about. But without further ado, I am going to show you the new EDC everyday carry that I'm recommending for joggers, for cyclists, for people who are in sports. It is this one right here. It's really easy to miss, but I'm going to show you a couple things about it. One is the size is phenomenal. It is a 5-shot revolver. That's how it works. You can get off 5 shots pretty quickly. And now this is just one example of a holster. This thing can go in the pocket. It can go in an elastic waistband. For those of you that carry water as a cyclist, you got the little pouch back here. It can go there. A lot of ladies that wear spandex actually have spandex pants. You can go in the pocket as well. This little pouch right here, little holster right here, is made to fit 2 ways. One is it will go into a belt, so you can put it through most any type of large belt, and it also has a clip. The clip can go on the outside of the belt, on the inside of the belt, on the inside of pants, on the inside of spandex, and it's not going to pull your pants off. It's a very light little gun. There's not much to it when it comes to space, weight. And listen, the 22 Magnum is, now, this is where a lot of you are going to go, it's a blankety blank kind of round. To be quite honest with you, I would not want to have a 22 any kind of an everyday carry, but a 22 Magnum is definitely a step up from a 22 long rifle. You got plenty of lead there to kill somebody. You've got a really hot little round coming out of a gun, and my goodness, I mean, you talk about concealability. I mean, there's the gun. The gun's in my hand. You can't even see it. It covers up the whole thing. That's literally how small the gun is. It can be completely concealed in the palm of your hand. So, those of you that are athletes, not like, past middle age me, but you're a cyclist, you're a runner, you're trying to shed weight, really consider getting yourself and I'll put a link below where you can get these. It's a North American Arms 22 WMR, 22 Magnum, great 5-shot revolver, and almost anyone can conceal it very, very easily. Do us a favor, would you? If you like our content, even if you don't, like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Thanks.